Destiny's Child is like the
Survivor
Survivor series. We're trying to see which member is going to end up the last on the island, which one is going to get voted off. It was a joke. But it was actually cute, and it inspired me to write a song. And I was like, you know, we can use that negative thing and turn it into a positive thing and do a whole Survivor video and laugh at them and make a fool out of them. And that's what we did. And at the same time, it's a positive song, and it's something that we can relate to, and something that a lot of people can relate to. Not only people, you know, that's been through things in groups, but surviving cancer and AIDS and racism and all the different things that happen in life.
Great. The video, off the hook. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so I mean, I was watching the making of it kind of thing. Was it difficult for you guys to shoot this video?
It was. They definitely made sure that we were survivors. We gonna sing about it and talk about it.
They wanted to test us.
The water was so cold. We made it look like it was just hot outside. I know when Beyoncé went out first, it was like 40 degrees, and to our understanding, it was the coldest day in LA history. So it was very, very cold, but the video turned out excellent. Darren Grant did a spectacular job, Darren. So, I mean, it was just a video full of strength and power, just as well as the song. We made sure that it was Survivor-based. Made sure of that.
Cool. Did anything funny happen on the set, like any mishaps or?
There were so many funny things that happened.
Besides the fact that we were sitting up there shaking and freezing.
Can I tell?
Go ahead, girl.
Go ahead.
Okay. Since we had so many water scenes, we had wigs that were styled exactly like our hair. So you can't tell the difference between when it's our hair or when it's the wigs, because we didn't have time in between the set because we had so many different scenes to dry our hair and blow dry it again, curl it again. So whenever we had water scenes, we put the wigs on. Anyway, we had the helicopter scene. The helicopter comes close, and Kelly's wig flies completely off of her head. And we're running. They think we're running away from the helicopter because the sand is beating us. But we're running after her wig like, wah! And I said, my wig!
It was so funny.
It was.
But you would never tell. You could never tell because her hair was like
right
that
up
of the
under
wig.
there.
So,
And every time we watch the video, when we see that scene, it just cracks you up because all you see is just picture Kelly running
After her wig.
running after that wig.
And I was like, hold on, there's some extra air coming in from somewhere. So.
That's great. So let's talk about this album that everybody's like waiting for. I mean, what should people expect? What's the whole vibe of that album?
Destiny's Child's new album, Survivor, definitely shows our growth as far as a group, as far as vocally, mentally, spiritually, everything. You could just tell that we've grown so much. And it's so cool because I got the opportunity of writing and producing actually every song on the album. And with me writing and producing, I made sure everybody sang lead on every song, which is so cool because these ladies are so talented. And it really shows Destiny's Child as a whole. And I just can't wait for everybody to hear it. It's all about being positive, having self-esteem. Anybody that has low self-esteem or any kind of issues, you listen to the song, it makes you feel powerful. It makes you feel like an independent woman. It makes you feel like a survivor. Even if you're a man, you still won't like this album. The beats are still hard. Yeah. They still have the Destiny's Child dance grooves. Right. But we're talking about something on this album. We have everything from molestation. We're talking about a young girl who got molested. It was inspired from a fan letter. To
Feeling Bootylicious.
Feeling Bootylicious, which is our second single. You know, and it talks about not looking like the magazines and, you know, being bootylicious and feeling proud and still sexy when you go out. So
I also think the great thing about this album is the fact that it's personal. Since Beyonce got a chance to write and produce, everyone can relate to the album. And I know a lot of fans come up to us and they're like, oh, well, gosh, we've been through this with Bills and we've been through this with Say My Name. And now to come back with it with this album, they're like, oh, my gosh, y'all have been through everything. With Survivor, to the songs that she just mentioned, including the cover song that we did from the Bee Gees, Emotions, which we're very excited about. I know at first we were like, oh, gosh, gosh, you know, it's kind of a little stressful doing a cover song because if you don't do it as good, then you shouldn't do it at all. So we put our heart and our soul into it, and Beyoncé did an excellent job when it came to producing the vocals. And, you know, we'll let everybody else see how they like it.
What was it about that song that, you know, made you guys want to do this on the Bee Gees song?
Well, it was our manager's idea to do the Bee Gees remake, and like I said, we were like, okay, we don't know about that, but it all turned out really cool, so we were happy with the outcome.
We've heard that they've heard it, and we've heard that they are very happy that we did it. So hopefully we're able to actually maybe sing the song with them or do something we
so hot.
love.
It will be so hot.
I know I heard one of the members of the Bee Gees talking about how their song is like their babies and how they're like, it's very precious, so if someone does it over, then you got to do it right. I'm like, oh, sweating. Oh, gosh.